Hey guys, I'm Tammy and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd pop on today and share everything that I made in January. So January was actually a really busy month for me. I'm currently in the process of working on my trouser sewing pattern, which went out to testers last week. So this is a trouser pattern that I'm talking about. It's a flare trouser pattern and you have to use knit fabric to make this. This was made in a heavyweight knit fabric. It's kind of like a Ponte Roma, but this is actually the last 12 I sampled and it fits me perfectly. This is what went out to testers in different size groups. I've already worn these quite a lot. They've become like a really staple piece in my wardrobe because you just throw them on. They have an elasticated waist, so it's really easy to wear. So definitely keep an eye out for that because I'm going to be launching that sewing pattern in a couple of weeks. I just realized I have a few new things. You can see that I have a new mannequin behind me. I posted a story and a reel about that on my Instagram yesterday and I really love how that one looks. It's a really nice simple mannequin in a size 10 I think from an independent company. So this year I really want this mannequin to help me with my sewing process and I'll be sharing more like draping tutorials and that sort of jazz. If you're also wondering what's on my chest, it's a new microphone because I broke my old one a couple of weeks ago and I really recommend it. This one actually has a magnet on the back so you can put it on your clothes as well as clipping it. I'll leave an Amazon link down below on where I purchased it if you're looking for a new microphone too. The next thing that I want to share that I sewed last month that I'm so proud of is this really adorable hoodie. So I did a partnership with Cricut on my Instagram where I sewed me and my partner matching hoodies and I ended up using the Glory Allen hoodie pattern. I can't remember if it's free or paid. No, it was the Boxy hoodie pattern, so that was a paid pattern. And it was our 10-year anniversary, so I wanted to make something really cute, so I ended up putting vinyl on the front of our anniversary date of when we first met. This is what it looks like on me and my partner. I really love how they look as a piece, so I chose a really cute kind of beige salmony colour for me, and then I chose like a more rusty orange colour for my partner, and I wanted it to feel matching without it being too kind of cliche and obvious. So I like the fact that I just used the same fabric just in different colours. So this is just a sweater knit fabric that I bought from Minerva and I really like how this one sews. I ended up making a lot of this on the overlocker and then using the sewing machine only a tiny bit. But you can see it has a hood and that was my first time sewing a hood. It's much easier than you think. And then you also sew a kangaroo pocket on the front. That's what that looks like. And it also has cuffs on the sleeves and the hem. It is like a male pattern, but I just use it as a unisex pattern. I just sewed a really small size for me and a bigger size for my partner. The one thing I have to say with that sewing pattern is I found it weird that it didn't come with any instructions. They only have a video tutorial. And personally, I like to have written and illustrated instructions. I also had to adjust the cuff and the hemband pieces because for some reason they are so tight. I don't know why they're really, really tight. I don't really like it being too restricting. So I just recalculated that for mine and my partner's measurements. But the fabric honestly is nice and stretchy. It sews really well. I'll give you a bit of a close-up. You can just see the small amount of texture on the fabric and it just stretches really nicely. I definitely recommend this fabric. I'll leave a link down below on where I found this. I would show you my partner's hoodie in person as well, but it's actually in the wash because he wears it so often. I've only worn this 3 times. I don't know why, I need to wear it more. I just think I'm not much of a hoodie kind of person. So I made a vision board of what I want to sew this year and on that board was a lot of kind of sexy, timeless dresses. So I decided to make this dress. I really love how this one turned out. So this is the Crosby bias dress by, I can't remember now, I have to leave a link down below, but it's a really simple, timeless sewing pattern. I used such a lovely fabric for this pattern. So this is a satin fabric and look how nicely it drapes on the body. If I give you a close-up, you can see just how nice that fabric lays. It has such a nice amount of sheen as well. I like that sort of dusty pink color. In general, this pattern was so easy to sew. I think I ended up making it in like 3 hours. It's a very simple pattern to make and in general just fits me really well. The only thing I wish I had kind of changed on this pattern since putting it on is I find the fabric is a tiny bit too sheer because I didn't really wear a bra and you can see the nipples a bit, you know, because it's lined, but I think the fabric is a bit too lightweight for maybe my skin color. But I already want to make this in the exact same fabric, just in a deeper color like a black or a navy, and I think I'll get a lot more wear out of that. I also realized I don't really like wearing really light shades because especially with dresses like this, I'm probably going to wear this at a restaurant and I don't want to get it dirty. So I think I just realized I need to make this again in a darker color. Really recommend that sewing pattern and that fabric pairing, so I'll leave a link down below on where you can find that. So the last thing that I want to share that I made last month is this really lovely jumper. It's actually not on me in the moment, it's in the wash because I literally literally wear this every day. So this is using my Mila jumper sewing pattern. It's a very easy beginner friendly pattern. You literally can make it in an hour. I realized a lot of my Mila jumpers weren't in really cozy knit fabric, so I decided to use this green sweater melange knit fabric, I think from Minerva. Again, I'll leave a link down below. That fabric is so soft. I actually ended up making a matching pant to go with it, and honestly it's giving me that vibe that I really wanted to have, where you kind of have matching loungewear that makes you feel put together, but also it is really comfortable to wear. The only thing I would change again upon reflection of wearing it several times is that I wish that the fabric I used was just a tiny bit more medium weight, because it works great for the jumper, but on the trousers I've realized I like fabric that has a bit more weight to it, because it just feels like it sucks me in a bit more. I don't know, personal preference, but definitely something to think about if you're making trousers or knit trousers in general. I really like everything that I made last month. I think a lot of them are actually really wearable pieces that I will get wear out of in my wardrobe. This month in February is Valentine's Day. I am going to make a Valentine's dress using one of my sewing patterns, so that's going to be really fun. I also have a family member that gave me a huge bag of scrap pieces of fabric that are all Indian inspired that I really want to make something out of. I need to figure out what I want to do with that. If you have any ideas, definitely let me know down in the comments. She actually works in the costume department of a lot of films, and those fabrics are from the Aladdin film, so can't wait to actually play around with that. So many things that I'm working on at the moment, but yeah, my priority at the moment is getting my Flare Trouser sewing pattern out to you guys, so definitely keep a lookout for that in the next couple of weeks. I do really want to make underwear this year. I said that in my 2024 sewing plans video, and I've already bought some ones I want to play around with. So again, so many ideas I have, but thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.